Everything, anything, anything for you. Brother Rip, trust in that. Take for yours. Mikasa, Sukasa. We all we got. Where you going with your fine self? Playing hoops. Salute, salute, Angela. Will never progress. Salute to Miss Red. We young execs. We gotta keep it real. Smash that like button. No matter how pretty she is, you never like it, my girl. When you around, I spank your son. Like mine. Yes. Smash that like button, everybody. I everything, anything, I do anything, anything for you. Greetings, everyone. Salute, salute. Oh my God. We are surviving Diddy Glover once again. We are constantly surviving this demon. Diddy Glover is making power moves in jail. I want to say prayers to Jamie Foxx. Prayers to Jamie Foxx, the real Jamie Foxx and the clone Jamie Foxx. For those who don't know, last night Jamie Foxx was jumped. He was jumped and he was busted in the face with a bottle. He had to get stitches, everything. After an amazing motherfucking comedy special, Jamie Foxx was attacked last night. Pure survival. And I'm not going to let y'all tell me that Diddy Glover did not have nothing to do with Jamie Foxx getting jumped last night. Pure survival. This man, and then y'all wonder why they didn't want Diddy Glover to get out of jail. When he was making them sneaky phone calls, pure survival, Jamie Foxx spoke out in his comedy special. Everybody kept saying, oh, Jamie Foxx never said nothing about Diddy. Yes, the hell he did. Jamie Foxx exposed pretty much that Diddy Glover had something to do with him getting sick last year. Pure survival. And he talked about going to the feds. Jamie Foxx said that he contacted the feds or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And Diddy Glover put a price on Jamie Foxx's head. After you put this man in the hospital one time, Diddy Glover, you went and got this man jumped last night. So prayers for Jamie Foxx. For the people who don't know, Jamie Foxx was attacked last night. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that Diddy Glover had something to do with it. That's just my personal opinion. And then also, breaking news. Now you know we're still surviving Jay-Z's hairstyle over here. I'm not letting Jay-Z fully off the hook. Pure survival. But the little girl, that 13-year-old girl that said that she was assaulted by Diddy Glover, Jay-Z, and a female motherfucking celebrity, come to find out, Diddy Glover allegedly paid that girl $10 million to lie on Jay-Z because Jay-Z disassociated himself from him. So Diddy wanted Jay-Z to go down with him during survival. And these are the moves that he was making, and that's why they don't want Diddy Glover out on the street. Because the man, he's a problem in jail. You know what I'm saying? And like I told y'all, for the people that don't know, Jamie Foxx mentioned Diddy Glover in his comedy special, and Diddy got him jumped last night from jail. This how much power that man got. Pure survival.
The internet said that Puffy tried to kill me. I left them parties early. I was out by 9. Something don't look right. It's slippery in here.
Well, I hang with P. Diddy, a lot, man. Sean, Puffy Combs. When we hang out, man. I mean, we party. I call him Black Gatsby, man.
Jamie Foxx laughing off his party days with Diddy, poking fun in his Netflix comedy special, Jamie.
And they were really good friends. Like, you see that, right? Now, Will Smith disassociated himself from Diddy. Jamie Foxx is now disassociating himself from Diddy and exposing the fact that Diddy allegedly had something to do with him getting in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? And he better be happy Jamie didn't just come out and blatantly say it in a hardcore way. He said it in his comedy. You know what I'm saying? But Jamie was attacked last night by a bunch of goons that was sent by Diddy Glover. And Diddy also paid that little girl to lie on Jay-Z. If you hear with that 13-year-old girl, she's in her 30s now, pierce her Bible. I don't want to make fun of what is it? Special needs or whatever. Whoever Diddy paid, because I don't know who got the money for that little girl. Somebody that was working with Diddy put that girl up to lie on Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? That, like I said, I'm not saying that Jay-Z is an innocent motherfucker, pure as our Bible. But he is not the other celebrity that was with Diddy with that 13-year-old. And I'm not telling y'all that that shit never happened, pure as our Bible. It was another celebrity, but it wasn't Jay-Z and it wasn't Jay-Z's hairstyle. That was Diddy's doing. Diddy paid that little girl to make up that lie because he want Jay-Z to be where he at, pure survival.
The internet said that Puffy tried to kill me. I left them parties early. I was out by 9. Something don't look right. It's slippery in here.
Well, I hang with P. Diddy, a lot, man. Sean, Puffy Combs. And we hang out, man. I mean, we party, and I call him Black Gatsby, man.
Jamie Foxx laughing off his party days with Diddy, poking fun in his Netflix comedy special, Jamie Foxx, What Had Happened Was, which is streaming now. The actor and comedian breaking his silence about his road to recovery after his near-fatal stroke last year spawned conspiracy theories on social media.
Yo, said I was a clone. You really thought I was a clone.
And Jamie Foxx, we still think that you are a clone. Pure survival. We don't know if this is the real Jamie Foxx or if this is a fake Jamie Foxx. We still don't know, Jamie. But we know what Diddy did to you. And you tried to speak out and let the world know, pure survival, that something happened. You went to one of them parties. Diddy probably tried to clap your cheeks. He wanted you to turn over the video footage that you had, pure survival. You know what I'm saying? And then now Jamie Foxx get jumped last night, mysteriously, after he came out with this Netflix special. How many of y'all press 1 if y'all think that Diddy got Jamie Foxx jumped last night? Put a 1 in the chat if you think that Diddy had something to do with this. His Netflix special just came out. He gets attacked last night during Survival. And y'all understand that Diddy still has connects. The man still has power. That's why they're not trying to let him on the street. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? That poor little bubba, that girl with the little mental problems, somebody that's working with her. Her fucking dad said he didn't know what the hell that little girl was talking about. Pure survival. And like I told y'all, I'm not saying that Jay-Z or Jay-Z's hairstyle is fucking innocent. Pure survival. But he had nothing to do with that little thing that happened with that 13-year-old girl. That was not Jay-Z. It was another celebrity during Survival. So that incident still took place, but I want to know who did Diddy Glover, because they said Diddy Glover paid the little girl, but it had to be somebody to get the money for that girl. That girl is special needs. Even the motherfucking father is said, look, I don't know what that little motherfucker talking about, pure survival. And if you hear what the girl sound like, she sound throw the fuck, I'm not gonna lie, it sound like something wrong with the girl. You know what I'm saying? And then they saying that the girl who dropped the 13-year-old off at the freak off party, that she mysteriously passed away. So you ain't got nobody to prove that this shit was Jay-Z besides Diddy Glover. Diddy Glover. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is wild. This is wild.
Yo, said I was a clone. You really thought I was a clone. Listen, I was having dinner at some eatery in Vegas, and I walk out, and my daughter's behind me, and she overheard the dude go, that ain't that. That's a clone. Diddy got that. That's a clone. That ain't Jamie Foxx.
Diddy got that nigga. And the sad thing is, like I said, Jamie Foxx just gave his truth last night, and Diddy got him attacked. That fucking from jail. This is wild. Did y'all listen to the little girl that Diddy Glover allegedly paid $10 million to lie on Jay-Z? I could tell this girl was lying as soon as I heard her motherfucking voice. Pure survival.
Always advocate for yourself. and be a voice for yourself. You should never let what somebody else did ruin or run your life.
A 38-year-old mother from Alabama who has filed a lawsuit accusing Sean Diddy Combs and Jay-Z of raping her when she was 13 years old is speaking out to NBC News.
And you see how mad, you got to think about how Diddy Glover, how mad he is. Diddy feel like, think about this. If Jay-Z, people saying Jay-Z wouldn't be where he was at if Biggie didn't die and if Tupac didn't die. That's what they always said back in my era, pure survival. You know what I'm saying? It took for them to die for him to be who he ended up becoming. Diddy feel like, how come I'm sitting in jail knowing damn well I done did some freaky shit with Jay-Z, pure survival, you know what I'm saying? But we cannot convict Jay-Z for this situation because that was a complete lie during survival. Jay-Z was at a whole different other place. The night that the girl said that she got, touched and R-worded, Jay-Z was on tour during survival. You know what I'm saying? So Diddy Glover didn't even put his lie together. You should have had whoever is speaking for the girl, the special needs girl, have somebody talking for her, collecting the money from Diddy Glover. You know what I mean? That person should be locked up. The person that's doing the talking for that girl should be arrested during survival because that's the person that's working with Diddy Glover. You know what I'm saying? Diddy was trying to, he been talking about getting Jay-Z locked up. Y'all heard the phone conversation. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z was on tour, so he actually didn't do this actual incident. But this does not mean that we still not surviving Jay-Z hairstyle. Because I'm still going to go at Jay-Z when he guilty. But if the man is not guilty, you know what I mean? And this little girl dad saying he don't know what the fuck his daughter talk about. Pure the Bible. If somebody R-worded my goddamn kid and I picked her up, oh, hell is going to break loose right then and there. Pure Bible. It wouldn't even be no motherfucker 24 years later. It would have went down that motherfucking night during survival. But ain't no way I'm going to be sitting here talking about I don't remember this shit. You know what I'm saying? This is why Diddy was on the phone, making them sneaky phone conversations, using other people's fucking phones. He's still getting shit done in jail. He got Jamie Foxx put in stitches last night, pure survival, and the man allegedly paid somebody $10 million to give to that little girl to tell this lie on Jay-Z. And this is not saying that Jay-Z's not innocent. You know what I mean? It's just this case, it wasn't Jay-Z. He wasn't the celebrity. Not saying that the shit didn't happen. You know what I mean? But Diddy made sure he put Jay-Z in that situation because he want him in jail with him. He don't want to see him being successful and he's sitting in jail, pure survival, clapping his cellmate's butt cheeks.
You should always advocate for yourself and be a voice for yourself. You should never let what somebody else did ruin or run your life.
A 38-year-old mother from Alabama who has filed a lawsuit accusing Sean Diddy Combs and Jay-Z of raping her when she was 13 years old is speaking out to NBC News for the first time. She asked us not to reveal her identity.
What made you want to come forward and talk today?
Because I think that I've been quiet long enough about what I've been through, and it's...
Listen, this girl is lying so motherfucking bad that the shadow is lying. Pure Bible. How in the hell is the shadow lying? This shit is fucking crazy, guys. Pure Bible. She lying so bad that the shadow is not telling the truth. You can look at the shadow and see the shadow motherfucking lying. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, this, even when you hear she 38 years old, and you know what's going to happen? When this comes out, that this girl flat out stone cold lied, like on Jay-Z, pure survival, she's not going to get no consequences. You know what they're going to say? Well, she's special needs, and you know what I'm saying? She has mental problems. She don't remember. She didn't mean no harm. I'm guaranteeing you. You know what I'm saying? They're going to use that as this is why she done that. And she's not going to get no consequences for this. Because you can hear what she sound like. How the fuck do she sound like a cartoon at 38 and something years old? Pure survival. But we must not blame her because, like I said, this was Diddy who put the money out for whoever was taking her to picking the money up for her. Somebody got the money and probably didn't even get this girl no money. The way she sound, pure survival, they probably didn't even pay her none of that $10 million. This is crazy.
Because I think that I've been
of raping her when she was 13 years old is speaking out to NBC News for the first time. She asked us not to reveal her identity.
What made you want to come forward and talk today?
because I think that I've been quiet long enough about what I've been through, and it's been hard enough to be quiet. But it's a chapter of my life that I'd like to close.
An NBC News review of her account found inconsistencies with her allegations. She says that she went to the MTV Video Music Awards in 2000 to catch a glimpse of her favorite celebrities.
You weren't scared to be all alone?
No, with
And they said that they found inconsistencies with her story. So they can already tell that the girl is lying during survival. This is a ball drop. I'm letting y'all know this right now. This is a ball drop. And I don't know if Diddy wanted this to happen on purpose. So if she get caught lying, pure survival, it'll make his case go away to where it's going to look like now all of Diddy's accusers are lying, to where it's going to be hurtful for the real victims. Like when people come and be fake victims, it messes up for the real victims during survival. So I don't know what play that Diddy was doing by allegedly paying $10 million to make this girl lie on Jay-Z. I don't know if he did that, like I said, to discredit the girl's shit so they could catch her in the lie, so then it could look like all of the people who came out were lying. I don't know what this shit was, but this is pure survival at this point.
it's a chapter of my life that I'd like to close.
An NBC News review of her account found inconsistencies with her allegations. She says that she went to the MTV Video Music Awards in 2000 to catch a glimpse of her favorite celebrities.
You weren't scared to be all alone?
No, with having autism is like feeling like you live your life in a shattered-proof jungle.
Now she has autism, so prayers for everybody. You know, the people out there that has autism during survival. I think whoever put this girl up to doing this, who took the money from Diddy Glover, should be arrested during survival. If you hear how this girl talking, this shit is not right. Whoever made this girl do this shit, pure survival. You know what I'm talking about? This shit sound fake as a motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? And I don't know who put this little white girl up to do this shit, but somebody got the check from Diddy Glover. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not taking up with Jay-Z, and I'm not taking up with Jay-Z's hairstyle, but I'm going off of right and wrong, pure survival. I'm just saying the 13-year-old story, that whole motherfucker thing is false during survival with Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying she ain't been through nothing. I'm not saying that they didn't do nothing to her, but Jay-Z didn't. You know what I'm talking about? And it's a reason why Diddy Glover wanted to put Jay-Z in the shit. You know what I'm saying? But Jay-Z fought that motherfucker. He like, hold the fuck up, pure survival. I was on tour. I ain't go nowhere near this motherfucker girl. You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody saying that you did something that you know goddamn well you didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? This lie right here, they ain't put this lie together at all. And Tony Butstink, the motherfucking lawyer, pure survival, you telling me you couldn't have sat down with this girl, Tony Butstink. Because if I'd have heard this girl talking, I would have dropped the case right then and there. Pure survival.
You should always advocate for yourself and be a voice for yourself. You should never let what somebody else did ruin or run your life.
A 38-year-old mother from Alabama who has filed a lawsuit accusing Sean Diddy Combs and Jay-Z of raping her when she was 13 years old is speaking out to NBC News for the first time. She asked us not to reveal her identity.
What made you want to come forward and talk today?
Because I think that I've been quiet long enough about what I've been through, and it's been hard enough to be quiet. But it's a chapter of my life that I'd like to close.
An NBC News review of her account found inconsistencies with her allegations.
She says that she went to the MTV Video Music Awards in 2000 to catch a glimpse of her favorite celebrities.
You weren't scared to be all alone?
No, with having autism is like feeling like you live your life in a shatterproof jungle.
And they said that they didn't want to show this girl's identity during survival. They had a better chance at showing her motherfucking identity during survival. Because just listening to her goddamn voice, you can tell that it's a stone cold lie during survival, goddammit. You can just listen to her voice and tell that this is some made up shit. You know what I mean? She's like, I don't want to show my identity. You might as well show your motherfucker identity. Pure survival. Just listening to your goddamn voice. I am sorry though. The girl has special problems, so we don't want to make fun. We're not making fun of her. I'm mad at the person who put her up to it that took the money from Diddy Glover. Somebody took that $10 million, pure survival, and probably gave her about $10, $20 for her pockets. Pure survival. And took her to McDonald's and got her a Happy Meal. She might don't even know how much money they made up off of her, pure survival, to make up an awful lie like this. You know what I'm saying? That person should be persecuted. Diddy Glover is still making moves in jail. He done got Jamie Foxx beat up last night, pure survival. If Jamie Foxx wasn't telling the truth, Diddy Glover, then why did you get him beat up last night? This shit don't make no motherfucking sense. That the man still got this type of power in jail during survival. But this little girl was lying on Jay-Z and lying on Jay-Z's hairstyle. This shit is wild.
Like you live your life in a shatterproof jungle ball. The world's on fire. The fire is inside the ball with you, but there's no way for you to get out.
In addition to having autism, the woman says she suffered a head injury. The night of the 2000s VMAs, she says a friend drove her from Rochester, New York to Manhattan, a more than 5-hour drive. Her attorney provided NBC News with the name of the friend who has since died. The woman says she spoke to Combs's limo.
And what a coinky dink. So the friend that's supposed to drop that 13-year-old off at the party, pure survival, she most seriously is deceased. Rest in peace to her, whether it's, if it's the real girl or because like I said, it sounds like a lie. You know what I'm saying? Like pure survival. Like y'all cannot sit there and pretend that you believe this story. Pure survival. You know what I'm talking about? The girl who dropped a 13-year-old off 5 hours all the way from Alabama, pure survival, and dropped this girl off, and then you telling me that girl is deceased. You know what I'm saying? Just what a coincidence. And then her dad said he don't know what the fuck she talking about. Pure survival. So is the dad being paid by Diddy Glover? Somebody had to get that $10 million. Somebody did to make that girl talk, to say this shit like this. This is wild during survival, and it's going to mess up for the real victims. That's what we don't want to happen, because there's real victims that's been victimized by these people. Do you understand what kind of uproar it'll be if they say we gotta release Diddy because we don't believe none of the fucking other victims, because you got people lying and taking money during? And so Diddy could have did this, could have paid the money just to get this girl to look bad like this. This looks terrible. Pure survival.
In addition to having autism, the woman says she suffered a head injury. The night of the 2000s VMAs, she says a friend drove her from Rochester, New York to Manhattan, a more than 5-hour drive. Her attorney provided NBC News with the name of the friend who has since died. The woman says she spoke to Combs's limo driver, who offered her a ride to an after party.
I stumbled upon Diddy's driver, who told me that I was exactly what Diddy was looking for.
What did you think when he said that to you?
I thought it meant that I was just pretty.
She went to a White House, she says, where she spoke to musicians Benji Madden and his brother.
I'm talking to Benji Madden about his tattoo because, I have about his tattoo. That's the Last Supper, because I have a...
And I'm telling you now, they're going to say we cannot, this girl is not going to get in any trouble for making up this complete stone cold lie on Jay-Z because of her mental ability. Guarantee you they're going to say that. You know what I'm saying? That's just the bottom line. We must accept it now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just worried that this right here can mess up for the other motherfucking victims. And I'm starting to believe that this is why Diddy paid that money. Because he knew that this is going to make the Tony butt stink cases look real bad. And he said he got another 100 coming out. Another 100. You know what I'm saying? So if it's another 100 motherfuckers sounding like this, Pierce our Bible, I was expecting the girl to sound like, I mean, like, this shit don't sound convincing at all. Because I don't even know what to say. Like, you couldn't have found nobody else to lie on Jay-Z, like nobody else, Diddy Glover. Like, you went and found, a girl, you know what I'm saying, with things going on. Like, that's crazy. That's sad. That's sad.
A ride to an after party.
I stumbled upon Diddy's driver, who told me that I was exactly what Diddy was looking for.
What did you think when he said that to you?
I thought it meant that I was just pretty.
She went to a White House, she says, where she spoke to musicians Benji Madden and his brother.
I'm talking to Benji Madden about his tattoo because, I have about his tattoo. That's the Last Supper, because I have a religious background. So it was just something to talk about.
In a statement to NBC News, a representative of the Maddens confirmed that they did not attend the 2000 VMAs and that they were on tour in the Midwest at the time. At the after party, she says she had...
See, so she even lied on that group right there and said that she saw them, and them motherfuckers said that they was on tour at that time. So, like, none of the story is coming out right. Like, Tony Buttsting didn't put this shit together at all. I'm thinking he was a beast during Survival. And then Tony Buttsting said, look, he didn't even talk to the girl. He had somebody else talk to her. So you didn't even check this girl's story during Survival, and y'all let her get on the goddamn news sounding like this? Oh my God, this is going to get Jay-Z off. Even if Jay-Z ever did anything before, this is going to work in his fucking favor during Survival. Like I said, it's about the real victims. You know what I mean? Like, this is crazy.
Representative of the Maddens confirmed that they did not attend the 2000 VMAs and that they were on tour in the Midwest at the time. At the after party, she says she had a drink that made her feel woozy. Then she says Combs and Carter took turns raping her while a female celebrity watched.
Jesse comes in and rapes me. He at that point I was fighting, trying to get away from him, and he put his hand over my mouth and told me to stop it, cut the.
After the alleged...
This shit sound fake as hell. She said Jay-Z and Jay-Z's hairstyle put his hand across her face and she was trying to say stop, and Jay-Z told her to cut the shit. Pure Survival told her to cut the shit. They couldn't think of no hip-hop words that they could have said Jay-Z said, but cut the shit. Pure Survival? Oh, this is wild. I think Diddy did this shit on purpose, y'all.
And raped me. He at that point I was fighting, trying to get away from him, and he put his hand over my mouth and told me to stop it, cut the.
After the alleged rape, she says she ran to a gas station where she called her father, who picked her up and drove her home.
We rode home in silence. He didn't ask me what happened. He didn't ask me what I did or where I was.
In an interview with NBC News, her father said he could not verify the claims. Quote,
and her dad said he cannot verify what in the hell my daughter was talking about. Pure Survival. If my 13-year-old daughter wandered off 5 hours away, you telling me I'm going to be in a car with my 13-year-old girl, Pure Survival, my 13-year-old daughter, and not ask her no questions? Like, where in the fuck was you at, goddammit? Pure Survival. You know what I'm talking about? So she's saying that the dad never asked her nothing the whole time. Little girl, grown little girl, do not let me find out that your dad took this money from Diddy Glover and then threw you under the bus and saying, hey, I don't know what the fuck she talking about. Pure Survival. This is wild. This story could have been put together way better. But this lie is awful. I'm talking about completely awful. You know what I'm saying? So I cannot lie. If somebody guilty or if they not, I'm not going to persecute Jay-Z for this incident. You know what I mean? If he didn't do this one. And this one sounds terrible, guys. I am sorry. You know what I mean? It really does. Now, I don't know if him and Diddy ran a train on Justin Bieber, pure survival. I don't know about these other little boys and grown men getting their cheeks clapped when they come out. But this case right here, Diddy was definitely all over this. Diddy was all over this. Like I said, I don't know if he paid that $10 million. Whoever got the money for that little girl probably took her out, bought her an outfit, like I said, took her to McDonald's, got her a Happy Meal, pure survival, and said, look, say that Jay-Z in his hairstyle did this, that he was there this night. This shit is crazy. The dad don't know what the fuck she talking about. She don't. Do you know, is your little girl, 13-year-old girl daughter gonna wander off and you don't ask your daughter nothing? You just drive in the car with her and be quiet? A fucking 13-year-old? You crazy.
And raped me. He at that point I was fighting, trying to get away from him, and he put his hand over my mouth and told me to stop it, cut the.
After the alleged rape, she says she ran to a gas station where she called her father, who picked her up and drove her home.
We rode home in silence. He didn't ask me what happened. He didn't ask me what I did or where I was.
In an interview with NBC News, her father said he could not verify the claims. Quote, I felt like I would remember that, and I don't. I have a lot going on, but I mean, that's something that would definitely stick in my mind, he said. When we asked the woman...
So tell me, why did her dad say that? Her dad said, I don't remember this. If this was something that happened, this would be something that would have stuck in my mind. Her own father saying this. Pure survival. And like I said, smash that like button and prayers for all the special needs children and what you say, autism and stuff like that. I feel bad for the girl. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? Because there's somebody behind this. Somebody put that girl up to do this. She didn't do this on her own, in my opinion. Pure survival. Somebody is the one who took that money from Diddy. So I blame that person. You know that this girl got autism. Why would you have her say some story like this? Didn't even put the story together with the dad. Clearly, the dad didn't know about the shit. Pure survival. Somebody got a quick motherfucking check and then just threw this shit out there, threw this girl out there on the news. And didn't even have the father knowing that, hey, look, we're going to lie like a motherfucker. And you got to say that you remember that your daughter, you took her to the hospital or you were outraged this day. The dad, like, I don't even know what the fuck she talking about. Pure survival.
He rode home in silence. He didn't ask me what happened.
They rode home in silence. The dad never asked her nothing.
And raped me. He at that point I was fighting, trying to get away from him, and he put his hand over my mouth and told me to stop it, cut the.
After the alleged rape, she says she ran to a gas station where she called her father, who picked her up and drove her home.
We rode home in silence. He didn't ask me what happened. He didn't ask me what I did or where I was.
In an interview with NBC News, her father said he could not verify the claims. Quote, I felt like I would remember that, and I don't. I have a lot going on, but I mean, that's something that would definitely stick in my mind, he said. When we asked the woman about the contradictions in a phone interview on Friday, she said that she stands by her statements. I have made some mistakes, she said. Honestly, what is the clearest is what happened to me. The inconsistencies in her account of an incident alleged to have happened 24 years ago does not necessarily mean the allegations are false. The accuser's attorney, Tony Busby, said, because we have interrogated her intensely, she has even agreed to submit to a polygraph.
So the girl, I keep saying little girl, this girl, with the autism is agreeing to a polygraph test. Now, like I said, let's say what she's saying is true. I'm not saying that this night didn't happen. What I'm saying is Diddy Glover paid money, allegedly, to have her say that it was Jay-Z that was the male celebrity. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that it didn't happen this night. You understand what I'm saying? But it was another male celebrity. So I don't know if Diddy protecting that other male celebrity. It's a lot of freaky shit going on. But I know he wanted Jay-Z to go down with him right now during Survival. But he could have went off and wait for the tapes to come out and all of that stuff. Because Jay-Z been ducking and dodging, hiding from shit, this, that, and the third, and he got far away from Diddy. So Diddy was like, and y'all heard him talking to Diddy on the phone. Diddy said, "I got a way to get you in this." So I'm not saying what happened with the little girl didn't happen. I'm saying Jay-Z just wasn't the person. And Tony Butstink, he wants the girl to, he's saying the little girl gonna take a paternity test, but that's not gonna change the fact of it sounds like it's a complete lie with Jay-Z part. You know what I mean? And I'm willing to say this is Diddy Glover's doing. You know what I'm saying? And just like he got Jamie Foxx beat up last night, doing all this from the jail.
Does not necessarily mean the allegations are false. The accuser's attorney, Tony Busby, said, because we have interrogated her intensely, she has even agreed to submit to a polygraph. This has been extremely distressing for her, to the point she has experienced seizures and had to seek medical treatment due to the stress. In a statement to NBC News, Sean Carter said, this incident didn't happen, and yet he filed it in court and doubled down in the press. True justice is coming. We fight from victory, not for victory.
Is any part of you scared?
And we must keep it real. Y'all know I've been surviving Jay-Z's hairstyle for a long time. If Jay-Z does something or I think he did something, pure survival, I'm going to comedically honey nut roast his camel looking ass. Pure survival. But if he didn't do it, you know what I'm saying? I gotta have the same energy that I had when I thought that this was fully, before I heard this girl talking, and then I got information from sources close to Diddy saying that Diddy paid $10 million to get that little girl to do that shit, to put Jay-Z in it. Not to say it never happened. You know what I'm saying? He already know he cooked during Survival. Diddy Glover knows that he's cooked already. This is why he give up. Motherfucker ain't even trying to fight for his bail no more. Pure Survival. They are focused on this goddamn case and moves that they can make to try to get the lessest time and throw the shit on somebody else. You know what I mean? Oh man, like this shit is getting wilder and wilder. But Jay-Z, I'm gonna have to say this one right here, he didn't do this one. I don't believe he did this actual one. But I don't think that he innocent by far. The ones that Jay-Z probably really did, oh, that's on the way too. Pure survival. But this right here looks bad for the real victims, guys. It really does.
For her, to the point she has experienced seizures and had to seek medical treatment due to the stress. In a statement to NBC News, Sean Carter said, this incident didn't happen, and yet he filed it in court and doubled down in the press. True justice is coming. We fight from victory, not for victory.
Is any part of you scared coming out against such powerful people?
Yeah, I'm scared of what happened, but I'm more afraid of letting it eat me alive from the inside out than I am of, being chastised by their fans.
All right.
Yeah, we got to get more information. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Jay-Z's alleged real victims, they are soon to come. You know what I'm saying? We got to see if he's guilty or not on any of them. But this girl right here, this was a bold-faced lie right here. I'm sorry.
I'm scared of what happened, but I'm more afraid of letting it eat me alive from the inside out than I am of, being chastised by their fans.
All right, Chloe Malas joining us now live. Chloe, we just heard a very strongly worded statement from Jay-Z. What else are you hearing from him and his team?
Yes, so his attorney said that they're going to ask the court to, quote, dismiss this frivolous case. And also moments ago, we heard from Diddy's legal team, and I want to read you some of what they said. They said, quote, this is the beginning of the end of this shameful money grab. And remember, he remains behind bars at Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention.
And you hear that? That's why I think that this was a setup. Diddy did this on purpose. Because right after that girl just spoke on that fucking news station, how come Diddy Glover's team said after this girl just spoke, now you see that it's a bunch of people telling lies and just trying to get money. It's a money grab. So if you paid somebody $10 million to have that girl put Jay-Z in it, just so you knew that Jay-Z was gonna fight the shit. So now that girl had to come out and talk so people can hear that motherfucking girl's story. So Diddy Glover did that shit because he like, all right, now this going to discredit little Rodney, him and his butt cheeks, Pierce our Bible. This is going to discredit everybody else but Cassie. That's why Diddy was doing this shit. He wants, all right, you see that girl lied on Jay-Z? Imagine how many people lying on me that's being represented by Tony Butt Stink. This was a power move made by Diddy Glover from jail. Oh my God. That man is fucking crazy. Bible. Wow.
Jay-Z, what else are you hearing from him and his team?
Yes, so his attorney said that they're going to ask the court to, quote, dismiss this frivolous case. And also moments ago, we heard from Diddy's legal team, and I want to read you some of what they said. They said, quote, this is the beginning of the end of this shameful money grab. And remember, he remains...
You see that? Diddy's team said this is the beginning of the end of this shameful money grab. That's what Diddy Glover's team is saying. His motherfucking people. Why are they saying that? Because this was a play to put that girl out there. Why they ain't let none of the other victims come out and talk? Pierce our Bible. Like the real victims. Why didn't the real victim? They put that girl, knowing that girl got problems. They put her out there to talk first. Pierce our Bible. This shit was wild. This was a crazy play.
Jay-Z, what else are you hearing from him and his team?
Yes, so his attorney said that they're going to ask the court to, quote, dismiss this frivolous case. And also moments ago, we heard from Diddy's legal team, and I want to read you some of what they said. They said, quote, this is the beginning of the end of this shameful money grab. And remember, he remains behind bars at Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center, and his criminal trial begins in May.
All right, very thorough reporting there, Chloe. Thank you.
Wow, so Diddy got this shit set up for May. So he wanted to come in to where he gonna come in like, yeah, we seen what happened with with Jay-Z. This was a whole play. That man is very demonic during survival. He's very demonic. And like I told y'all, I'm not saying Jay-Z innocent because he definitely not. Pure our Bible. I'm just saying that little girl was hired and somebody got paid for that girl to tell that story because it wasn't her. That shit, wow. And Diddy was telling Jay-Z on the phone. If you didn't hear the phone conversation between Diddy and Jay-Z, Diddy was already threatening to tell on Jay-Z to do something like this. This is wild. This is wild. Straight up motherfucking crazy.
Are you surprised to hear from me? No. What's going on? You think I wasn't gonna get at you from the inside? I think you know me a little better than that. Can't be talking right now.
Not exactly.
And you heard him? Diddy said, you think I wasn't going to get at you from the inside? And Jay-Z was like, Puff, we can't be talking right now. This was a whole setup. This was a whole motherfucking setup. That man could do shit like this from jail. Like, that's crazy. And the first thing people say is, oh, that's AI. Well, why the fuck did everything happen the way that the AI said it was going to happen then? Pure survival. Straight up, this is crazy.
To be real. So legally, everything
this is crazy. Crazy.
Are you surprised to hear from me? No. What's going on? You think I wasn't gonna get at you from the inside? I think you know me a little better than that. Can't be talking right now.
Not exactly sure who he's called, but the DA said he was using other inmates' phone codes and calling people who were not on his list of allowed contacts. So he's clearly not caring what the rules of the prison are at this point. He wanted to talk to this person regardless.
Nah. With all due respect, my brother, how is your wife doing? I heard she's spending a lot of time on the farm and she loves talking to a pig.
And that was a threat to Beyonce during survival. He like, no, I heard how your wife doing. I heard she was talking to the pigs. She was talking to the cops, eating pig feet. Pure survival. Diddy Glover made these threats from jail, and now it's coming to light right in front of our goddamn eyes. Y'all got to get them likes up. This is wild.
Calling who were not on his list of allowed contacts. So he's clearly not caring what the rules of the prison are at this point. He wanted to talk to this person regardless.
Nah, with all due respect, my brother, how is your wife doing? I heard she's spending a lot of time on the farm, and she loves talking to a pig. I told you when I went on this little road trip, I wasn't going to invite you, but I could change my mind. You understand?
Now, Diddy's talking in code right here, but he mentions the word pigs, which
And he was talking in codes. He said, I told you when I go on this motherfucking road trip, Jay-Z, you in the hair. I could invite you, but I'm gonna sit back and see what happened. So whatever Jay-Z wasn't doing for Diddy Glover, he stood up. He said, fuck it, I'm gonna put this money up, here's our Bible, and I'm going to hire this girl, knowing this girl got mental fucking problems, here's our Bible, and gonna pay $10 million, and they ain't even give that girl a dime of the motherfucking money. Here's our Bible.
not exactly he's called, but the DA said he was using other inmates' phone codes and calling people who were not on his list of allowed contacts. So he's clearly not caring what the rules of the prison are at this point. He wanted to talk to this person regardless.
Nah, with all due respect, my brother, how is your wife doing? I heard she's spending a lot of time on the farm, and she loves talking to a pig. I told you when I went on this little road trip, I wasn't going to invite you, but I could change my mind. You understand?
Now, Diddy's talking in code right here, but he mentions the word pigs, which we all know is code word for cops. And in court documents, they stated this. While at the MDC, the defendant has instructed family members and third parties to contact multiple potential victims and witnesses. The defendant has provided these instructions to others by using unauthorized means of communication, which, as described above, are difficult to monitor and often using coded language.
Yes, Diddy was using people's phones, like I said, making illegal phone calls, pure survival, contacting people, being able to make this type of shit that's happening now happen. Got Jamie Foxx, got him beat up last night. Him and the clone Jamie Foxx got jumped last night. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? Will Smith finally stood up and tried to slap Diddy Glover, talking about he ain't never been at these freak-off parties. Pure survival. Ain't said a word to Jada Pinkett. She probably was getting her cheeks clapped by August Alsina and his boyfriend, Pure Bible. They running the train on Jada Pinkett, and he gonna come out to my, yeah, I ain't never been at Will motherfucking Diddy's party. Don't connect me to him, but you never stood up to your wife with that kind of energy. Pure survival. Will, I don't give a damn what you say until you stand up to Miss Holla Peacha. Pure survival. I don't give a damn what you say, Will Smith. Because you let your wife disrespect you all motherfucking year, and then you going to try to go at Diddy Glover. Pure the Bible.
Now, Diddy's talking in code right here, but he mentions the word pigs, which we all know is code word for cops. And in court documents, they stated this. While at the MDC, the defendant has instructed family members and third parties to contact multiple potential victims and witnesses. The defendant has provided these instructions to others by using unauthorized means of communication, which, as described above, are difficult to monitor and often using coded language. Diddy also states taking a road trip, which I'm thinking is him being arrested, and that he could invite this guy on the trip. So saying like, I could snitch on you and bring you if I want to.
Listen, everything all good. We just can't talk right now. Now, how about I just talk and you listen?
Listen, Jay-Z just said everything is all good, Diddy Glover, but we just can't talk now. And Diddy Glover said, oh no, you don't say nothing. I'll talk, you just listen. So he was already making these threats, pure survival, threatening Jay-Z behind the motherfucking wall. You know what I'm saying? This shit is wild. This is wild, guys. This is fucking wild.
Diddy also states taking a road trip, which I'm thinking is him being arrested, and that he could invite this guy on the trip. So saying like, I could snitch on you and bring you if I want to.
Listen, everything all good. We just can't talk right now. Now, how about I just talk and you listen? You told me the storm would just come and go if I lay down and stay quiet. But the weather seemed to be getting
So the co-talk continues.
Now you see that? Diddy Glover told Jay-Z to send me my freak off vitamin E and my freak off special K cereal during survival. And Diddy probably didn't, and Jay-Z and his hairstyle probably didn't send Diddy Glover the freak off cereal and stuff that he wanted during survival. So he said, fuck it, I'm bringing your ugly camel face. You coming with me to jail right now. That's how Diddy Glover freak off feels.
Listen, everything all good. We just can't talk right now. Now, how about I just talk and you listen? You told me the storm would just come and go if I lay down and stay quiet. But the weather seemed to be getting worse. You know, I could be catching a cold, so I need to make sure you send me some vitamin E and my special K cereal.
So the co-talk continues, and he's talking about weathering the storm, and if he laid quiet, it would all just go away. I'm assuming he's talking about the trial. If he doesn't snitch on anyone above him, then they'll make the trial go away if he stays quiet. Even Diddy's lawyers are frustrated with him because he keeps breaking the rules behind their back and making things difficult for them trying to get him bail. Not to mention the fact that the judge even mentioned that the lawyers are lying for Diddy and making them contact people that are not on his approved list.
The defendant also
contacting people that's not on his approved list. They need to go through Diddy Glover's freak off jail list and find out who was connected to that girl with the autism that they done talked and took money to have that girl make up that motherfucking lie on Jay-Z and Jay-Z's hairstyle. Pure survival. That's who they need to find out, who Diddy was talking to that set that play up. Because Diddy did that to discredit all the other victims and everything on his case. That's what this is about. This is crazy.
So the co-talk continues, and he's talking about weathering the storm, and if he laid quiet, it would all just go away. I'm assuming he's talking about the trial. If he doesn't snitch on anyone above him, then they'll make the trial go away if he stays quiet. Even Diddy's lawyers are frustrated with him because he keeps breaking the rules behind their back and making things difficult for them trying to get him bail. Not to mention the fact that the judge even mentioned that the lawyers are lying for Diddy and making them contact people that are not on his approved list.
The defendant also frequently instructs individuals whom he contacts by telephone, including family members and his attorneys, to add other individuals via three-way call. So you're trying to say his attorneys is calling three-way too?
Not exactly sure what he means by vitamin E or special K cereal, but if you guys know or decode it, leave it in the comments.
Relax. Some things fell through, but everything will be back up soon. Just keep calling your family. You'll be with them soon. Oh, I'm doing the same thing for Thanksgiving. Make sure you send it straight to the shade room.
And he said some things fell through. I don't know what Jay-Z was telling him that fell through, that didn't work out. To Diddy is at the most desperate state of his life. Pure survival. He's fighting for his life. Didn't y'all just see they just sent Robert? They just sent motherfucker R. Kelly to his home federal prison, pure survival. They just sent R. Kelly to where he's going to be at for the next 30 years if he ain't able to come back on an appeal, pure survival. They just sent R. Kelly on him to the moon like that white boy that was on a bike with E.T., pure survival. So what you think they trying to do to motherfucker Diddy Glover? So Diddy Glover is like, I got to fucking make a fucking move. So he went and got this girl, knowing she 30-something years old, pure survival, sound like she's still like, what, 2 and 3, 5 years old. You know what I'm saying? This shit was off. Like, they could have had somebody else do that, and I feel like they wrong for having that girl go out there on the news and sound like that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody put that girl up to that and took the money that Diddy paid them to do just to discredit all the other victims. I'm telling you, it's going to come out, pure survival. A lot of victims that's going to come out in Diddy's case, they're going to be like, well, if that girl lied on Jay-Z, then how we know that they not lying on, all these people ain't lying on Diddy? This was a whole fucking power move for this dude. And this is why he got Jamie Foxx beat up last night, because Jamie spoke about what happened in his comedy special. And he didn't even go real deep on Diddy Glover, pure survival. But Diddy don't even want Jamie Foxx to even speak about what happened because he trying to get out of jail during survival. You know what I'm saying? And I think Jamie Foxx was working with the fucking feds, like Jamie said in his joke. You know what I'm saying? So Diddy still got people working for him on the street. Y'all got to remember that. He's still powerful on the goddamn from jail. His money's still working. Pure survival.
Relax. Some things fell through, but everything will be back up soon. Just keep calling your family. You'll be with them soon. Oh, I'm doing the same thing for Thanksgiving. Make sure you send it straight to the shade room and TMZ. Make me look like a good father, and all I need is one juror to be on my side. In this case, it's over.
And that's exactly what Jay-Z did not do. Diddy said right here, I need you to make me look like a good father, because all I need is one juror to say that he's not guilty. So he want to look like a good dad now, pure survival, and he wanted Jay-Z to help paint that picture. But you don't see Jay-Z batting for nobody but his motherfucking self. Pure survival. Think about that. The moment Jay-Z got fucking accused of something, he jumped right out, came out swinging. Pure survival. But he ain't come out swinging for Diddy. You see what I'm saying? So it's two different things. Diddy is pissed.
Be a three-way call. So you trying to say his attorneys is calling three-way too?
Not exactly sure what he means by vitamin E or special K cereal, but if you guys know or decode it, leave it in the comments.
Relax. Some things fell through, but everything will be back up soon. Just keep calling your family. You'll be with them soon. Oh, I'm doing the same thing for Thanksgiving. Make sure you send it straight to the shade room and TMZ. Make me look like a good father, and all I need is one juror to be on my side. In this case, it's over.
Now, I did see the DA mention that Diddy made a post on his IG that tried to make him look real good. His entire team actually advised him against doing this. But again, Diddy went against his lawyers and frustrated them by doing it anyway.
And he allegedly ignored his lawyers when they told him not to do the social media campaign around his birthday, but he wanted to do it anyway.
Sing happy birthday, Daddy.
And y'all remember when Diddy still posted his kids, still went on social media, knowing that they was fighting for a bond, because he's like, I'm still Diddy motherfucking Glover, even though I'm in jail. Whatever I want, I have to get. Whatever I want, I have to get. So he didn't even want to listen to the motherfucking authorities. Pure survival. So he like, all right, if Jay-Z ain't trying to paint a perfect picture to make me look like a good father, pure survival, then you know how New York motherfuckers say, father. That's how New York girls talk. My father. If you're not going to make me look like a good father, then I'm going to do it myself. And that's what Diddy Glover was doing, pure survival.
He allegedly ignored his lawyers when they told him not to do the social media campaign around his birthday, but he wanted to do it anyway.
Sing happy birthday, Daddy. I love y'all so much.
We love you too.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, the video is kind of cute with the kids, but I don't see how that would make a juror think, oh yeah, he's not guilty because his kids are cute. Like, it just doesn't really make sense. On the other hand, if he's trying to make efforts to reach out to other online publications to post this stuff to make him look good.
Exactly. This shit is wild. So Diddy was reaching out to people also to post this type of stuff to try to make him look good. And you remember Diddy had people showing up to bloggers and YouTube motherfuckers' houses, pure survival, asking them who's paying them to make fucking videos to talk about him. You know what I'm saying? Like, the man has power during survival. If I catch a motherfucker out back, you know what I'm saying, trying to pee in behind a trash can, pure survival, and trying to walk up on me and say, oh, you missed I Am Comedy, pure survival. I'm telling you right now, they ain't gonna get the same motherfucking reaction. But I'm gonna make sure I put it all on camera, pure survival. I'm gonna say Diddy Glover done sent somebody to try to attack me, tried to grease my motherfucking buns during survival. Diddy tried to send somebody to clap my cheeks, so I stood up for myself, Your Honor. Pure survival. He had baby oil all over his hands and stuff, and he wanted to slap my cheeks and then tie me up to a chair and stick a tennis ball in my mouth. Pure survival. So I had to fight back.
I don't see how that would make a juror think, oh yeah, he's not guilty because his kids are cute. Like, it just doesn't really make sense. On the other hand, if he's trying to make efforts to reach out to other online publications to post this stuff to make him look good, It just doesn't look good if you're doing this from the inside.
So make sure that Amazon delivery is back on schedule. Then there will be no need for us to talk right there. Just chill out, bud. I told you I'ma get it done. You know, I've been thinking about watching a movie lately. It's called Eyes Wide Shut. Have you seen it? It's got a real famous celebrity in there, don't it? Yeah, Tom Cruise. What's your point? Is that who it is? Man, I thought it was a different celebrity. I guess it might have been a different movie. You know, I got a lot of movies on my mind sometimes, and I get the actors confused. Some of these actors are so good, they act like they don't even know they're being recorded.
Wow, this is crazy. Diddy Glover been threatening Jay-Z from the inside. Oh my God. He said, I get a lot of these actors mixed up during survival. So this was a whole entire threat that he was making to Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? And he said, because Diddy was recording so many motherfuckers doing the most sickest acts, their fantasies, living out their wild freak off fantasies while he recording it during survival. You know what I'm saying? So if you one of them guys that like a woman to take a dildo to your rear end, pure survival, in one of his secret freak off rooms, and you didn't want nobody to know that your woman is sitting there jamming that motherfucker thing in that ass, pure survival. He got it all on tape. And you just backing it up on a dildo. This shit is wild. And he's threatening Jay-Z right here. And I don't think he's going to stop here. I just think that this was dumb, but I can't say it was dumb because Diddy did this on purpose. Pay whoever put that little girl up to do this shit so it can discredit all the other real victims, not the fake ones that's doing it for the money. Pure survival.
It just doesn't look good if you're doing this from the inside.
So make sure that Amazon delivery is back on schedule. Then there will be no need for us to talk right there. Just chill out, bud. I told you I'ma get it done. You know, I've been thinking about watching a movie lately. It's called Eyes Wide Shut. Have you seen it? It's got a real famous celebrity in there, don't it? Yeah, Tom Cruise. What's your point? Is that who it is? Man, I thought it was a different celebrity. I guess it might have been a different movie. You know, I got a lot of movies on my mind sometimes, and I get the actors confused. Some of these actors are so good, they act like they don't even know they're being recorded. Your wife did a few movies, didn't she?
He mentions the movie Eyes Wide Shut with Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman, which that movie's about going into private elite parties where everybody's wearing masks and hooking up with each other.
Oh wow, Eyes Wide Shut, pure survival. So Diddy Glover was telling Jay-Z, have you ever have you watched the movie Eyes Wide Shut where there's Hollywood people clapping each other's cheeks during survival? That's what he was threatening Jay-Z with. Wow, this is crazy.
It just doesn't.
This is crazy. I didn't even know that. I had no idea during survival. You know what I'm saying? I had no idea. This is crazy. Hey, I don't be paying them weirdos in the thing no mind, but salute to y'all in the building, man. Pure survival. Smash that like button, get them likes up. You know what I'm saying? We got to get this out here, man. Diddy was threatening Jay-Z right here. This shit is wild.
On the other hand, if he's trying to make efforts to reach out to other online publications to post this stuff to make him look good, it just doesn't look good if you're doing this from the inside.
So make sure that Amazon delivery is back on schedule. Then there will be no need for us to talk right there. Just chill out, bud. I told you I'ma get it done. You know, I've been thinking about watching a movie lately. It's called Eyes Wide Shut. Have you seen it? It's got a real famous celebrity in there, don't it? Yeah, Tom Cruise. What's your point? Is that who it is? Man, I thought it was a different celebrity. I guess it might have been a different movie. You know, I got a lot of movies on my mind sometimes, and I get the actors confused. Some of these actors are so good, they act like they don't even know they're being recorded. Your wife did a few movies, didn't she?
He He mentions the movie Eyes Wide Shut with Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman, which that movie's about going into private elite parties where everybody's wearing masks and hooking up with each other. They're doing rituals on people, and it's actually really close to what people are saying happens at Diddy's freak-off parties. We know police have recovered plenty of freak-off videotapes and even interviewed people that they saw on the tapes to find out all the details of what happened.
Yes, there was the fact that the feds have been interviewing people behind the scenes, the ones that they saw on them tapes already. Y'all got to understand that really happened already. Pure survival. So there's people that done paid Tony Busting. They done paid people for their names not to come out. But it's going to come out, especially when you got this girl getting caught in this lie like that. So now it's going to force more shit to come out during survival. And that's what Diddy wanted. Diddy wanted that girl to look crazy like this just to get the other victims to get discredited. Watch.
And we don't know which celebrities they've interviewed specifically, but we do know there's plenty of celebrity-filled tapes that are being sold behind closed doors right now because lawyers came out on national TV talking about it. We've seen people talk about seeing the tape with him and J-Lo, Justin Bieber, and who knows who else is on there that he could be referencing.
Your wife did a few movies, did she? That was a long time ago, Pop. What the fuck are you trying to say? Oh, nothing. Just talking to an old friend. You know I haven't talked to friends in a long time.
Wow. Diddy Glover said, I haven't talked to friends in a long while. Haven't your wife done some of the movies? He basically saying to Jay-Z on this phone, Pure Survival, he just said, your wife is on some of my freak-off tapes, Pure Survival. And Jay-Z just told him that was a long time ago. And Diddy said, well, I'm just talking to one of my old friends. I ain't talked to my friends in a long while. This is what Diddy just said. Basically saying, y'all motherfuckers left me in here, so now I'm taking y'all down. Pure Bible.
Justin Bieber, and who knows who else is on there that he could be referencing.
Your wife did a few movies, did she? That was a long time ago, Pop. What the fuck are you trying to say? Oh, nothing. Just talking to an old friend. You know I haven't talked to friends in a long time. Seemed like they forgot about me. Let's make sure they keep it that way.
Here I think it's pretty clear Diddy's referencing how none of his friends that he was close to have even spoken up about him, which is kind of crazy. Even when asked about it in person, those like Kevin Hart, Rihanna, people who've been to all his parties have all stayed quiet.
Okay, when you hosted for Diddy.
And everybody stayed quiet. And y'all think that Diddy Glover is not supposed to tell on motherfuckers when they act like they didn't know him. Pure Bible. When they even asked Kevin Hart, him and his little Chucky doll sneakers. They asked Kevin Hart and his Chucky doll sneakers, did he remember Diddy Glover? He act like he didn't even remember who Diddy Glover was.
And up about him, which is kind of crazy. Even when asked about it in person, those like Kevin Hart, Rihanna, people who've been to all his parties have all stayed quiet.
Okay, when you hosted for Diddy, did you catch any baby oil? You'll see.
I hosted for Diddy. Yeah. You asking the wrong person the wrong question. Rihanna, did you attend any of P. Diddy's parties? Were you involved in any of the freak-off?
Comments about P. Diddy, the allegations?
You don't need to speak out against this Diddy thing. What's
Rihanna, Kevin Hart, and motherfucking Jennifer Lopez, they all asked them and they pretended that they didn't even know who Diddy motherfucker was. Pure survival. And this is the energy Diddy got while he's sitting in jail. Like, oh, they all trying to get me? So I'm going to tell.
In person, those like Kevin Hart, Rihanna, people who've been to all his parties have all stayed quiet.
Okay, when you hosted for Diddy, did you catch any baby oil? You'll see.
I hosted for Diddy. Yeah. You asking the wrong person the wrong question. Rihanna, did you attend any of P. Diddy's parties? Were you involved in any of the freak-off?
Comments about P. Diddy, the allegations?
You don't need to speak out against this Diddy thing. What's your take now? John, you made a statement about Diddy. What? Jason, hey, my man, do you have any reaction to the Diddy scandal? Any reaction? No reaction? That's it. Everything go.
Everything good.
How are you going to survive this Diddy thing? Like,
See, this is wild. This is wild. Even Jackie Chan, they asked Jackie Chan about Diddy Glover. Pure Bible. They said, Jackie, have you been kicking it at any of the freak offs? Pure Bible. Have you chopped any cheeks at the freak offs? Jackie, like, no, I have never had a rumble in the freak off. I never had a rumble in the freak off Bronx. Pure Bible. Jackie Chan, like, hell no, I'm just trying to get to the motherfucking house and get to my chopsticks. Pure Bible. And my motherfucking Chinese, my chicken wings, and my shrimp fried fucking rice. Pure Bible. I don't know nothing about no motherfucking Diddy Glover. You can't even get Jackie Chan to fucking speak up for Diddy. You know what I'm talking about? He moving fast as hell, like it's a rush hour. Pure Bible. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy, guys. Y'all gotta get them likes up. We are surviving Diddy Glover, telling on motherfucking Jay-Z, setting this little 13-year-old girl up to do this stupid shit. Pure Bible, just so he could discredit all of the other motherfucking victims. But one person you can't discredit, Diddy Glover. That's that motherfucking Cassie, Pure Bible. Because Cassie got some real shit on your ass. You can discredit all these other people, but you can never discredit that girl. She spent 10 years with your ass. Pure Bible. She know that you like to be paddled. She know you like to be hit with that paddle, Diddy Glover. Pure Bible. With 5 buck naked ass men around you with candles lit. Pure Bible. While she beating you with and putting candle wax all on your body that it turns you on, Diddy. That's one person you can't fucking discredit. Pure Survival. She's the one who opened up the can of freak off whoop ass Diddy Glover. Pure Survival. This shit is wild, guys. Everybody turned their back on Diddy Glover. So this is why he telling on Jay-Z and set that little girl up just so it can be a play for him in the end. And then out of nowhere, he stopped going for the bond hearing. This was all a play. Whoever got that little girl's money, that $10 million, that shit crazy to talk that girl into saying that. You could have got a girl that wasn't, you can tell she has a mental problem. Why didn't they get another girl? Like that's right there is abuse. To talk that girl into getting on TV doing that. And her dad, like, I don't know what the fuck she talking about. Pure Survival. That's crazy.
Difficult, especially with how media trained all these celebrities are.
Let's make sure they keep it that way. Man, what's the point of this? I told you everything's straight. Good. And make sure you keep the worm food away from my house while I'm gone. It gets messy. Too many insects start digging around. Remember when I cleaned up the worm food around your house? I kept a sample in case you need it.
I don't know what worm food.
Wow, I don't know what worm food is either. But Diddy Glover just told Jay-Z to keep the worm food away from my house. I took and kept the worm food away from your freak off dungeon. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling y'all now, I'm not gonna just say that Jay-Z is this innocent person. We already heard the Foxy Brown allegations, Pierce our Bible, the Aaliyah allegations, Pierce our Bible, all these other people, and there's supposed to be other victims coming out, real ones. So I don't know, but as of right now, that girl lied on Jay-Z, and she did it allegedly, sources close to Diddy, saying he paid that girl $10 million to say that Jay-Z was there. Not saying that the shit did never happen, pure survival. You know what I'm saying? But I don't even know if she's the actual right girl. They could have just had her say that shit. But however it's working, it's a lot of freaky shit going on behind the closed doors with this case. But this is why Diddy is not going to trial no more. His lawyers and him, they are working on shit. They are telling, they are snitching, they are scrambling, and they are scraping.
Is code for it, but Diddy's obviously using this, saying that he has blackmail and that he will use it.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
My house while I'm gone. It gets messy. Too many insects start digging around. Remember when I cleaned up the worm food around your house? I kept a sample in case you need it.
I don't know what worm food is code for, but Diddy's obviously using this, saying that he has blackmail and that he will use it if need be in a threatening manner, which happens to be what the DA shared as proof during the bail hearing that Cassie presented text messages showing that Diddy threatened to release freak-off tapes of her if she didn't do what he asked.
Wow, wow. And he did say that to Cassie. Like, if you don't do what I say, you know what I'm saying? Not only am I going to chase you down the hallway with my freak off Christmas socks on, Pure Survival, with my freak off steroids, but I'm going to put out these freak off tapes. You having sex with 19 motherfuckers back to back, pounding you out. Pure Survival. No walls, no guts. Just motherfucking baby oil and freak off stain and pussy juice all over the walls. He used to threaten Cassie with that. That is just wild during survival. That is just wild. And I mean like during survival.
That Cassie presented text messages showing that Diddy threatened to release freak-off tapes of her if she didn't do what he asked.
I kept a sample in case you need it. Listen, don't push your limits, cuz I ain't the one to play with. You in there and I'm out here. Oh, and don't have another Kit Kat. It's bad for you. She made me gain weight and get phone on board again. Make him pull some strings again or else.
Wow. He just threatened Jay-Z. He told him to stay away from the freak off Kit Kats during survival. I didn't even know they had freak off Kit Kats. Oh my God. And I got a whole bunch of chocolate that sit right next to me in the bed. Pure survival. My woman just said that to me the other day. She said, baby, why you always gotta have a bunch of snacks? You know what I mean? Like right next to you. Pure survival. I said, sweetheart, I need my snacks. And she was like, well, you be complaining about you having tooth pains. Pure survival. I said I got tooth pains, but I had this shit it was hurting before my snack situation. I am fat, guys. Pure survival. Why y'all think I only fucking aim the camera to where you can see me from the waist up? Pure survival. You motherfuckers meet me in person, y'all be like, damn, I didn't know Jamil was that big. Pure survival. I thought that motherfucker was smaller than that. Then you meet her, she like this motherfucker tall. Pure survival. You know what I'm talking about? We go to amusement parks. She can't even get on all the rides. They say, look, she not tall enough. Pure survival. But I say, baby, don't worry about it. I'm going to put you in my pocket. You going to get on this ride somehow. Pure survival. This shit is crazy.
Diddy threatened to release freak-off tapes of her if she didn't do what he asked.
I kept a sample in case you need it. Listen, don't push your limits, cuz I ain't the one to play with. You in there and I'm out here. Oh, and don't have another Kit Kat. It's bad for you. She made me gain weight and get phone on board again. Make him pull some strings again or else.
Diddy keeps pushing forward, and he says something in the code word saying that Kit Kat, she made him gain weight. So Kit Kat is definitely a word for a person, and it's a woman, obviously, because he called her a she. He also mentions the number 44 to pull some strings, and that makes sense if you think Barack Obama was the 44th president. And you know, Suge Knight actually made a comment that him and Diddy...
Wow, so Diddy got Barack Obama on freak off tapes? Pure survival? This shit is insane. This is crazy.
Insane through their paperwork. He continues to break the rules consistently to his advantage, not worrying about what anybody will say, because he believes he's above the law and the rules don't apply to him.
First of all, Puff, you need to watch your mouth. You know who you're talking to? Second of all, it's the that got you in the first place. You always think that you're bigger than what you really are. You need to stop trying to bite the hand that feeds you, and you wouldn't be in this position. And you don't got what you think you got.
See, this made me...
Wow, Jay-Z was talking back to Diddy Glover. Oh, my God. And I told y'all, I don't know if y'all ever seen the movie The Lost Boys, Pure Survival. Thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not lie. The Lost Boys, the movie from the 90s, The Lost Boys, was about motherfucking vampires. And I told y'all that Diddy Glover was a freak-off vampire, Pure Survival. He's the head vampire. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z may be a freak-off vampire, Pure Survival, but he's not the head vampire. You know, you got to have garlic. And matter of fact, Diddy Glover can walk through garlic. You can have garlic on your neck, Pure Survival, but it won't make you detect that he's the head of the freak-off vampires. You know what I mean? Especially if you invite the vampire in your house, Pure Survival. You know what I'm saying? You got to get water guns and put garlic in it, garlic gun, and then squirt that motherfucker in his eyes, Pure Survival. He get the burning and stuff. But you got to know how to deal with these freak-off vampires. You got to know how to deal with them. And Jay-Z was just talking back to Diddy Glover. Matter of fact, I think Clive Davis is probably the head freak off vampire, but Diddy is the one under that. He's the higher vampire, freak off vampire under that. Pierce our Bible. They all sleep upside down. I told y'all.
Rules consistently to his advantage, not worrying about what anybody will say, because he believes he's above the law and the rules don't apply to him.
First of all, Puff, you need to watch your mouth. You know who you're talking to? Second of all, this that got you in the first place. You always think that you're bigger than what you really are. You need to stop trying to bite the hand that feeds you, and you wouldn't be in this position. And you don't got what you think you got.
See, this made me think of...
Wow. Jay-Z shouldn't have never said that to him. Pierce our Bible. Because that's, you know what I mean? Like, knowing that y'all neglected that man all of this time during survival, left him by himself. Nobody didn't want to even be associated with Diddy Glover, as if they didn't party, as if they didn't freak off. So now Diddy is telling, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just letting y'all know right now. I hope Jamie Foxx, I think, should be doing better. He got stitches last night. And I believe Diddy Glover put that hit out on Jamie Foxx for speaking out at the comedy show, Pierce Survival. They're going to try to go at Will Smith next. Will Smith wanted to be tough. You better have motherfucker Jada Pinkett. You better have Miss Alopecia with you, Pierce Survival. And you better be ready to slap one of Diddy Glover's freak off motherfucking security, Pierce Survival. Because you came out and tried to disrespect motherfucker Diddy Glover out of nowhere. Everybody finally got the heart to talk about this man. You know what I'm saying? And Will was the most quietest motherfucker. That's what blew my mind. Pierce our Bible. I said, Will, you never stood up to your motherfucking wife. She having sex with your son's fucking boyfriend during survival. He's clapping your wife's cheeks and she making motherfucking worthy books. She's in the fucking, she talking about Tupac is sleeping in the guest room. Pierce our Bible. Had your daughter writing Tupac in heaven. I can't wait to get to heaven to see you. You know what I mean? Nah, you're the best father I ever had. And she never even met Tupac. That's our Bible. And you never stood up to motherfucking Jada Pinkett. And then you just come out of nowhere and talking about you mad at the bloggers. That's our Bible. Because we talk about you. But you ain't never said nothing about that wife that's been disrespecting you. She done went and got a motherfucking table and said, Will, I'm going to get some paint and you going to sit down that motherfucker and paint that whole table red during survival. And I'm going to sit down and talk to you and tell you how much I enjoyed cheating on you with a motherfucker that looked like when you was in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Prince of Bible. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't never did nothing to her. I'm not telling you I promote violence. But how many of us wish that Will would have slapped her instead of slapping Chris Rock? That was our Bible when it happened. You know what I'm saying? Or August or one of them. Salute to Miss Pamela Glingo in the building. Then he has a boyfriend now. Right. Miss Pamela Glingo. That's the crazy thing. Motherfucker, August Alsina, that vagina is so torn apart. Jada Pinkett vagina is so torn apart. Pills our Bible. That vagina is demonic. It turned that boy gay during survival. He done went and got him a boyfriend after getting that motherfucking kitty cat. Real pure survival. That kitty cat don't even got the real no more. It just got the fucking funk. Pure survival. It just got the kitty litter smell. Her vagina just got the kitty litter smell. It don't got the real pure survival. But Will Smith need to stand up and talk to his wife. The one that told everybody that y'all was pretending to be married all these years. Pierce our Bible. That y'all was married for y'all wasn't married for 6 years. And you want us to believe, Will, that you wasn't in the freak offs with Diddy Glover? Pierce our Bible. And y'all lied to us and was walking on the red motherfucking carpet. You know what I mean? Getting disrespected on the red table. In the red table talk, she created a motherfucking web, a platform just to treat Will Smith like shit. Pure Bible created the whole thing. She's more famous for disrespecting you, Will, than she famous for set it off. Pure survival and motherfucking Menace to Society, and she ain't been in the motherfucking hit movie since the Low Down Dirty Shame. Pure survival. And you want to go at motherfucking Diddy Glover and then lie and say you wasn't at these freak off parties because you know that them tapes is coming out, sir. Pure survival. No matter how many motherfuckers try to say they wasn't freaking off with Diddy Glover. And then Will say he don't like baby oil. When Jada Pinkett been greasing his motherfucking ass down for years during survival. You know what I'm talking about? If you want to make an announcement, Will, won't you come out and apologize for slapping the facial skin off of Chris Rock? Pure survival. All over that motherfucking woman. You slapped Chris Rock. Why don't you publicly apologize to that motherfucker? You know what I'm talking about? Talking about my behavior, Jada and I, uh, Chris, my behavior that night. I was thinking Jada and I entangled my behavior. Motherfucker, you never made a fucking real apology yet. Pure Bible. All you kept talking about was my behavior. You know what I'm saying? Jada and I. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to hear that shit. And I'm from Philly too. Pure Bible. He from West Philly. I'm from North Philly. But that don't mean the motherfucking thing. Pure survival. It's not where you're from. It's where you at and where you trying to go. And just because we from the same motherfucking city, pure survival, if you do something, I'm still going to check you regardless during survival. You know what I'm saying? And I want you to check me too when I need to be checked during survival. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody. Look, she said, Shay Sky said, Philly in the house like a motherfucker, Shay. Pure survival. And everybody, go to puresurvivalmerch.com. That's puresurvivalmerch.com. You know what I'm saying? The website is up. We got motherfucking Pure Survival dog clothes, Pure Survival hoodies, Pure Survival hats, motherfucking Pure Survival gloves, thongs. You know what I'm saying? I keep telling y'all this shit. And shout out to the people who just bought some Pure Survival merch. You know what I'm saying? Somebody bought some Pure Survival thongs too. Shout out to everybody who bought something so far from the Pure Survival store that's up now. But somebody bought the Pure Survival thongs. I burst out laughing. Pure Survival. First thing I thought when I saw that somebody bought some Pure Survival thongs off the website, I said, oh, she must have listened to what I said. Because if you get the Pure Survival thongs, and let's say you meet a man and y'all feeling each other and y'all really, you know, y'all been talking for a while and y'all ready to do the grown up, Pure Survival. You know what I'm saying? And then come to find out this his sex ain't what you thought it was during survival. That's when you supposed to put on the Pure Survival thongs. You have to protect yourself from awful sex during survival. All kinds of shit. You know what I mean? Motherfucker try to go down on you, but his breath stink. That's a Pure Survival thong moment. Just like the fellas, you got to get your Pure Survival boxers. You know what I'm talking about? Just in case a woman try to go down and she don't know what she doing. Pure Survival. You got to back her. Get the fuck off of me. Give me my shit back. Pure Survival. You know what I'm talking about? Or she got some smell going on. It's different reasons that you must survive these entities. You know what I mean? Then you got to put your Pure Survival hat on. Just in case your headline, you could be surviving your headline, backing up. You know what I'm talking about? There's all different things during survival that we must protect ourselves. So that's what the Pure Survival merch is about. You know what I'm talking about? puresurvivalmerch.com. Get on there and get you some good shit during survival. You know what I'm saying? Because we're going to stay updated. We're going to stay updated on this. And I hope that this girl coming out lying on Jay-Z, that Diddy don't get his way. Because Diddy wants this to discredit this girl's whole, to discredit all of the other victims. Because that's what this is going to do. It's going to discredit all the other victims. Now, Scue Me, SCUEMI, baby. SCUEMI, baby. Y'all can subscribe to my daughter's channel. This is my daughter singing. I told her today I would tell y'all her channel You know what I'm saying? So y'all can go over there and subscribe. This is her. Oh, I messed it up. I ain't had no sound on there. Oh my God. We are surviving the fact that I done fucked up.
I got the blues, the Christmas blues. Santa won't wait up for me. Another day, I wonder why you never have the time. Don't you wanna lay up with me? Anyway, the wind blows. I know how this thing goes. Only thing on my wish list. Don't leave me lonely on Christmas. Chestnuts roasting by the fire. Under blankets by my side is you to cure my Christmas blues. Hot chocolate falling snow right beneath the mistletoe is you. Goodbye to Christmas blues. We were holding hands in the September wind. I thought that a time would never end. Remember when we were closer then? When it came down, I missed my friend. Will you come and share the memories as a gift that will never leave? Chestnuts roasting by the fire, under blankets by my side is you to cure my Christmas blues. Hot chocolate falling snow right beneath the mistletoe with you. Goodbye to Christmas blues. Hot chocolate falling snow right beneath the mistletoe with you. Goodbye to Christmas blues.
That is my baby, guys. I get tears in my eyes, pure survival, and that's not the tears with the, with the y'all know, but that's real tears, proud dad moment. And this is why another reason, guys, I go at these dudes in the industry. You know what I mean? Because my daughter is a singer, actor, things like that. She's 19 years old. You know what I'm saying? So for these people that are demonic people with Diddy Glover's behavior, me as a father, I have to protect her. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I expose them. And for people who have daughters and even sons that want to be in the entertainment business, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I made her very aware of what happens. Just know that let your talent get there. You know what I mean? Don't feel like you got to do something to make it somewhere. You know what I mean? If they ever come at you like that, please let your dad know. Then y'all won't see the comedian person. You'll see that there's a whole nother one too. You know what I'm saying? But I don't get to that place because it's all about peace, love, and positivity. But we talking about my baby here. You know what I'm saying? But Skooma is her YouTube thing, and she just started it. School Me, SCUEMI baby. You know what I mean? Subscribe or go over there and send some comments over there. Thank you guys. We must survive. Like I said, puresurvivalmerch.com. I appreciate all y'all for coming. Like and subscribe. Share this video. This was Pure Survival. We must hope that Diddy don't get his way. That this girl that lied on Jay-Z, that this does not mess up for all the real victims. We don't want this case to mess up for all the real victims. And I think that's why Diddy allegedly paid this girl to make a fool out of herself during survival.